Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Valentine's Day is Friday, February 14th. Call or stop into the Garden Gate on the east side of the Sigourney Square. A special gift makes a special day. Let us help. We offer a variety of fresh flowers, balloons, candy, stuffed animals, candles, and many other gift items. We pride ourselves on over 30 years of design experience. The Garden Gate, proudly serving Keokuk County and the surrounding areas for 27 years. Call or stop in to get your order in for Valentine's Day. The staff members at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa will guide your family in creating a meaningful ceremony to honor the life and memory of a loved one. A ceremony can be anything you wish it to be, simple or elaborate, traditional or unique. No matter how it's tailored, such a ceremony is an important step in recovering from loss. Let the staff at Fremont Funeral Chapel in Fremont, Iowa help you in your time of need. Attention drivers! Sinclair Napa is proud to bring you the best deals of the year on Napa Gold filters. Whether you're tuning up for a big trip or just keeping your daily driver in top shape, our unbeatable prices will keep you on the road for less. Napa has a filter for almost anything on earth that moves. Check it out today in Sigourney, Ottumwa, Centerville, Montezuma, or Williamsburg. Napa's filters are specifically designed for what you drive, how you drive, and how often you change your filters. Your car deserves the best, and so do you.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
See State Farm agent Kelly Style in Oskaloosa at 309 High Avenue East for auto, home, business, life insurance, health insurance, and more. Kelly Style's mission at State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Call Kelly at 641-673-0088 or go to kellystyleinsurance.com. That's Kelly Style State Farm Insurance, 309 High Avenue East, Oskaloosa. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
We can't let volunteer corn compete with the bean crop. Thanks to last year's wild weather, it's going to be a big issue this year on Successful Farming Radio.
Successful Farming Radio, providing information farmers need in the field, in the shop, and in the office. Committed to growing your business in agriculture.
Spot less. Introducing the cleanup for tar spot, gray leaf spot, southern rust, and more. Novel next generation Adastriode fungicide broadens your spectrum and strengthens your residual when it comes to foliar disease control in corn. Visit your FMC retailer or at adastriode.ag.fmc.com to clean up this season. Follow 2EE for tar spot management in corn. Valid until 1/31/28. Always read and follow all label directions.
Successful Farming presents the 15 Minutes with a Farmer podcast. In each episode, a successful farming editor has a quick conversation with a farmer, chock full of stories and advice from their area of agriculture. They're interesting, educational, and perfect for your busy schedule. Search for 15 Minutes with a Farmer wherever you download your podcasts.
As a teenager, I walked bean fields armed with a corn knife to cut down volunteer corn. It was a miserable job. We may be seeing lots of teenagers wandering in the fields this year. Thanks to last year's derecho and other high wind events, many cornfields were flattened and totally abandoned. This means the sheer volume of volunteer corn will be leaps and bounds higher than usual, and it will germinate at different times. Dean Grossnickel is an agronomic services representative with Syngenta. He recommends using mechanical control as your first defense.
Do a tillage pass early, see if I can't get some of that stuff to germinate in that first flush, and then hit it with another tillage pass. And so that way I'm using some mechanical control. I'm not relying on a herbicide here to help deal with one flush of this volunteer corn.
As we go through the season, you might have to put down 1 or 2 applications of a volunteer corn herbicide product because there is no gauge as to where germination will occur or when.
We're just going to have to roll with what we're seeing out there and be able to hit this on a timely manner. I think the biggest thing that we got to worry about is we can't let this volunteer corn compete with our crop. University of Nebraska did a study several years ago, and they found that volunteer corn density of about 3,500 plants per acre can result in a 10% yield loss.
Besides crop yield losses, volunteer corn can increase the severity of corn rootworm and diseases. I'm Jody Henke. You'll learn more about dealing with volunteer corn by listening to my podcast with Gross Nickel at agriculture.com.